Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our next guests are the co-authors of nearly 40 cookbooks. That's crazy. And their latest will help us preserve each season's flavors a lot easier. Here to share a recipe from their upcoming cold canning, we welcome back Bruce Weinstein and Mark Scarbrough. Good to see you two.
Hi, Ellen.
And Mark, good, Mark, and it's great to see you standing up after breaking your leg. You're released from PT, so all is good.
All is really good. I mean, you know, we could do the organ recital, but let's just say it's all good. So.
I've had several organ recitals recently, so I totally get it. Okay, so tell us about cold canning and then what we're going to do today.
Well, the book Cold Canning that we're publishing this summer is a book that is designed to be able to can without any large batches and no steam canner and no steam processing. So everything in this book, from strawberry preserves to chutney to what we're making today, which is a chili crisp, is designed to go in the fridge or the freezer, and it's a small, tiny little batch. So you can go to a store and buy a couple of boxes of blackberries and make blackberry jam for the fridge. And that's it. You don't have to go through the whole grandmother hairnet fandango of canning.
Now that's a quote I need to save for later. Okay, so Bruce, tell me what you're doing here.
So I'm starting this chili crisp off by browning garlic in plain vegetable oil.
Okay.
And this is going to take a minute or so. So Mark will show you what else will go in this. And then we're going to be pouring the oil over. And I have to tell you, normally I do this at the stove behind me with the vent on because the chilies. So we're taking our lives in our hands for you, Ellen.
Okay.
Doing this in the open.
I love you too. I appreciate you too.
I think everybody knows, a lot of people know about Lao Gan Ma, the chili crisp that came out Sichuan, right? And it became kind of a darling of the Chinese political class, and then it shot around the globe, and it's like become this condiment chili crisp. It was actually an ingredient, and now it's considered a condiment to put on things.
I put it on everything. My favorite thing on a hamburger is this Chinese spicy chili crisp and sweet pickle relish together.
That's true.
Wow.
But he doesn't know how to eat a hamburger. So this is this Chinese condiment, and it's made with dried chilies, and we have dried chilies de árbol, the kind of standard long red dried chilies.
Okay.
And we ground them up into a fine-ish, like red pepper flake-ish like powder, not quite powdery. And so I'm gonna add them to a
heat-proof bowl. I'm going to be pouring hot oil in here, so the bowl you use to mix it all has to be heat-proof, like Pyrex.
Like really important.
Okay.
So then a ton of minced ginger. Can you use jarred ginger, or as we call it, jarger? Can you use jarger? Yes, you can. I think Bruce did this by hand. And we have some fresh lemongrass. Again, a ton. You got this recipe from your website, but so ginger and lemongrass. And we're gonna
don't mind you, showing off lemongrass. This is what lemongrass looks like.
Okay.
When it's fresh.
I love when people go behind me to show off things. And since we're going to make a curried chili crisp, we can make any kind of chili crisp imaginable. In the book, we even have one made with nori, those dried
seaweed.
Yeah, we have a nori wasabi chili crisp.
That's really good.
Right? We're just making this spicy condiment oily sauce. So I'm going to put chili powder in it. I'm going to put turmeric, ground dried turmeric for nice color, and some cumin. And then this is typical of chili crisp. There's a little sugar because you have to balance the sweet of the chilies a little bit, and some salt. And let me just say, one of the things that's really great about this small batch cold canning thing is I don't have to worry about the pH of this in order to keep it stable, because this is designed to go in the fridge or the freezer when we're done. So wait, we're just going to do this, and
here we go.
I'm going to die.
The hot oil going over the chili mixture. Whoa, look at that boil.
Wow, yeah.
And you got to be careful. You don't want it to overboil and make a mess in your stove, so I'm doing it slowly. And that browned, crunchy garlic went in there. Stir that up, make sure everything on the bottom. Now look at that, it's still cooking, right?
Right.
That hot oil is frying those spices. It's cooking, it's getting all those essential oils out of this mixture.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Now, We can eat this as soon as it's cool, but if we let it steep for a day or two and all those vegetables absorb that hot oil, it just becomes this ridiculously amazing condiment that you can put on burgers.
Scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs.
Oh.
It's all about scrambled eggs. It's all about scrambled eggs. You can put it on all kinds of stir fries. If you make this at home and keep this in your fridge or your freezer, it's perfect for, DoorDash Chinese food at night. You can spice it up.
We are having, so a neighbor of ours here in the country brought us goose eggs, and we're having fried goose eggs for lunch with dollops of this on top of it.
Okay, that's a great idea. So we will put the recipe on our website. I do have to mention, though, we want to explain what organ recital is. And it's what people our age do now when we go out to dinner with friends. We talk about all our aches and pains, and we verbalize, oh, you had a knee replacement, I had a shoulder replacement, all of that stuff. So that's an organ recital for those who don't know.
It's so depressing.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to go out and, I don't know, talk about a club we were excited about, and now we talk about our stupid knees.
Yeah, exactly, I know. And when we're done with PT, yay! So there we go. Okay, so again, the book is titled Cold Canning. We'll put all the information on our website at katu.com. Bruce and Mark, thank you both so much.
Oh, thanks, Helen.